It's a beautiful day in Las Vegas, and we are at the Las Vegas Convention Center for the Sema, S-E-M-A, Specialty Equipment Market Association show. There's actually another show in town called Apex, which appeals to the same audience, and that audience is anybody who wants to improve a vehicle's performance, styling, comfort, and convenience. We're going to be at the Sema show just for a couple hours because this is the sexier of the two shows. Lots of interesting vehicles on display. It isn't a parking lot. These are all cars on display outside at Sema. This is the Sema Show Media Center, and it's not too crowded at the moment. The gentlemen at the far end, those two, are speaking German, so indeed this is an international show. I just picked up an announcement of new product award winners, and one of the runners-up is an X1 fuel pressure regulator. I have no idea what that is. So yes, this show can be very technical, but this video won't be, because I don't know what an X1 fuel pressure regulator is, does, or how much it costs. But we'll see what we can learn from this huge show. We're hearing more and more about LED lighting systems, and here is ICE, or HISE, H-E-I-S-E, and here's a demonstration. I guess they are waterproof. Can you imagine going around the neighborhood in this thing? You would be noticed. Slingshot is made by Polaris, and you can buy it, gentleman said, probably around $30,000. So, I could be driving this in the neighborhood if I could get in and get out of it. If I were to describe it, I would say this is a gorgeous blue truck, but the sign says way more. First of all, BlevensAuto.com seems to be involved here. This is a 1951 Chevy 3100, and get ready for this information. Sits on a Fat Man chassis with air ride technology suspension, powered by LS3 with an LS6 cam, 9mm throttle body, and a 4L60E transmission. Forcing air with Spectra Performance Twin Air Induction System. This thing goes on and on. I was wondering why, just a minute ago, there were lots of people looking at this car. And the reason is, it is a kit. You buy the kit for around $10,000, and that is the body of the car from a company called Factory 5, and then you install your own engine, transmission, drivetrain, etc. The young men standing here said, by the time you're done, the cost may be near $30,000, but you have built your own car. How long would it take? He said if you did nothing else, probably about 6 months. So, if you want to build your own car, go to Factory 5. Another young man said they make the best kits, Factory 5. So, here is one of their cars built by a customer. This is Sema's Central Hall. Do you believe 130,000 people are here? I do. This is really crowded. I've attended this show before. This seems to be the most crowded I have seen it. Maybe the day I attended, who knows. But lots is going on, and this is just one hall. There is also part of Sema at the Westgate Hotel, and of course lots of outdoor displays as well. The sign says Yokohama wheel, original design, Japan made, and so I happened to look at this car, and this is a beautiful wheel. A person at the exhibit explained to me that these wheels are well made, so much so that they're on a number of performance cars. I said, well, this is beautiful. He said, it's a brand new design. Okay, so how much would I pay for one? Oh, about $1,200. Wow. Love those leather seats. Here they are. Leah or Leah leather, creating more options, adding more value. All different. Ultra suede here. Bentley double stitch. Elegante. I got her name. It says Jennifer Irene. Somehow I don't quite believe it. This guy will have a souvenir. Had a good time in Las Vegas. Okay, it's a new product, and it is this. And this is a bunch of gauges that you would put in your car that give you much more, I guess, measurements that you're interested in than the gauges that came with the car. If you are in the performance business, this might cost about $1,500. This is called an LCD Sportsman Dash. Auto Dip has a new product at this show, and it is a spray-on covering for all of your car or part of your car. You spray this on as in these wheels, and you can leave it on for, say, 3 to 4 years in Las Vegas, he says. You can actually do the whole car. This one was not done, but a whole car could change in color, and this whole car deal would take at least 2 cans, said the man. That would be a cost of about $80 simply to change the color of your car. It's a new product. I never knew it could be done, and here we changed the mirror covers to accent the gold. Not bad looking. Something new. These two gentlemen were looking at this car, and I said, why? And they said, because this Buick, maybe 1945, 1946, has the original paint on it, and they said, that's cool. Not only cool, but way cool. White vehicle. It's not the same without a gun. And baby, when it's love, if it's not rough, it isn't fun.
The new EcoBoost in the Mustang, what size is that engine? Anybody? Nice try, guys. Yeah. Oh, what was the question? Size of the EcoBoost engine, the brand new EcoBoost engine in the Mustang. 2.3, how many cylinders? That's right, there you go, sir. Come on over here. These guys don't bite. Get your autograph while they're here. All right, and so we're still waiting for the post. Do we have Charles? Charles, are you here? Charles Abdallah? You're right there? All right, congratulations. That was some fast social media skills right there. So enjoy your t-shirt. And if you guys haven't gotten your Mustang pins, we have 10 different pins as part of this Mustang Unites collection here. Over on the wall, you're going to see all of the countries that are represented on each of those pins. They're made to look like the flag of those countries, and you can collect 5 of them inside and 5 of them outside or poured out front. If you haven't been out there, definitely check it out. There's a lot going on. There are driving exhibitions and chances for a ride along.
Well, my audience member was no help. He did say the fellow with the hat is signing things. He's in a TV program, and he races with this truck. A gentleman from Australia gave me a little more information. Something about outlaws is this program. He's from Australia, and he knew the guy. So here he is. If you know him, he was here. Why hire a model when you can just put your bags on the table as folks come in? I notice lots of people carrying these particular bags. This is Mr. Chevy. In our family, Uncle Ralph was Mr. Chevy. He had a Chevrolet dealership in Illinois. But this is Van's Speed Shop, it appears. This is called the Hot Rod Engine Challenge. Don't know what they're doing, but they're very serious about it.
We tear down and rebuild an engine as fast as we can do it. The record right now is 18 minutes and 45 seconds to tear it down and rebuild it to spec and to torque to everything. And there's an all-girls team. There is also 5 other girls that are mixed into a team with guys. And there's 5 people on a team, 4 people on the engine, 1 person on the tool bench.
Thank you very much, and my video could hear you. Well, if I spend more time at racetracks instead of casinos, I might understand more here. The sign says Bill Dunlop has a lot of wins. This is a top fuel dragster. Look, 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 look. A long, skinny thing. I think I've seen films of these kinds of cars, not sure. But anyway, this must be a famous example. One of the objectives of Sema, I guess, to fight unfair automotive laws. How far away must you get to see the blonde in the yellow car? Solstice, it says. Proudly painted by the House of Color, spelled with a K. It's a Pontiac Solstice, a production car with lots of upgrades, I'm sure, and a gorgeous color. Car Crazy Central, TV, radio, and a production studio right under the sun here. They do have a cover. Everyone's carrying a Car Crazy bag. This is a gorgeous car. The sign says La Bastione 1917. And gentleman here told me, well, it's been worked on. It's been completely restored. Don't know whether this is how the car looked originally. But it is absolutely gorgeous and everybody's favorite picture. Our buffs probably know Danny Thompson's name. It says drivers are Mickey and Danny. And then I saw this sign. It said your name here. And I thought, oh, it must be for sale. And somebody said, no, no. They probably want a very wealthy sponsor to put their name on the car there. Because there are a lot of little names here. So, if I want to become a partner in the racing business, I would sponsor this car. Motorcycle with fins. Well, maybe one fin. And it's gorgeous. If you like red vehicles, and I do, we have Harley Davidson, BE, can't read that, Master Builder Lupo, France. Taking my picture, I'll take his. Vehicle artwork, printers, 3M, wrap film, and we're watching. This is when you see the cabs wrapped with ads, this is what they're wrapping them with. And I guess there's a skill in making it look great with no frayed edges. So here we go. It's a 3M product. Always wanted a pink Cadillac. Yours can be had for $9.95. Well, I have to take a picture of this. Michael Abade. He is my neighbor. I never expected to run into his car. I know he does racing. Have never seen him, but here is his car. Here's a car color. Green you can't forget. And it is a Silverado car, I guess, and it says Good Guys Gold Award. Look, don't touch. Just heard a gentleman looking at this car and said, whoa, that's an airplane motor.
Look at this though. It's an EV.
Is that not like crazy?
Does pink go with orange? Well, I don't think so. Same Govity, House of Color, just showing off what they can do inside and outside the car. Well, my husband can avoid buying me this one. The color is just too neon. This is a 2013 Harley-Davidson Road King. I was thinking it, but a young man just said it. What the F is this? Well, there's a model here, so she's giving away cozies and stickers. What in the world? It looks like there is a place for a driver. Okay, I'm told it's a dirt late model. And the young lady, when I asked her what it was, she pointed me to a gentleman. He said it's all custom built and it races on dirt, and it made one tremendous noise just a few minutes earlier. This is one shelf at Restyling Ideas. Have a whole new front end. There's several cars here that sort of look old and sort of look new, and I don't know why they're so close to the ground. Why are these cars so close to the ground? Is that the way they're made?
Style. Yeah.
That's a style?
They can rise up and down.
They can rise up and down. Okay. And what is this? Do you know?
Well, the rat rod. It's just kind of a style. It's very, raw.
Okay, a rat rod. I'm trusting the gentleman who said that. Kind of interesting. And here's some more over here. I just walked in front of somebody's camera. They're going to take me home with them. And they do raise up, he says. Oh my goodness, looks like stainless steel seats. Welderup.com. Welderup.com. And here's one. And I can see the last two words. Quit your bitchin'. Well, interesting. And more welder up. Oh, show us your junk. So maybe what it means is take a junk car or two or three and put them together. Those rear view cameras that are so popular. This is Boyo rear view camera and their booth. It's time to start walking toward the exits. One could spend hours and hours and hours if one had the legs to stand on to see this show. It's absolutely fabulous. Lots of people agree. They are all here. They all have cameras. Example. Taken lots of pictures. They know more what they're looking at than I do, but this is just such fun to be here and see all these cars and all these very satisfied, happy convention goers. See you next year.